All right, folks, let's talk about Islam. It's one of the world's largest religions with almost 2 billion followers, but often misunderstood. Today, we're diving into the most common misconceptions about Islam. Here are some common misconceptions about Islam. Let's address the elephant in the room: violence. The narrative, Islam equals terrorism, but that's a huge generalization. The Quran says, whoever kills a person, it is as if he has killed all of mankind. Extremist groups twist religious texts to fit their agendas. They are not representative of the vast majority of Muslims who just want to live in peace. Another misconception: Muslims worship a different God. Allah is just the Arabic word for God. Arabic-speaking Christians and Jews use it too. One God, different names, same message. Right? It should be excellent to each other. Let's talk about women in Islam. Islam granted women rights like property ownership and inheritance 1400 years ago. Forced marriage and denying education are cultural practices, not Islamic. The Quran emphasizes gender equity, with respected figures like Khadija and Aisha in Islamic history. Muslim =Arab? Not so fast. Islam is a global religion. Indonesia, the largest Muslim majority country, isn't in the Middle East. It's a tapestry of cultures and ethnicities woven together by a shared faith. Jihad, the real meaning. Jihad doesn't mean holy war. It translates to struggle or striving, an internal battle to be better people. Yes, it can include self-defense, but it's not about declaring war on everyone who doesn't share your beliefs. Jesus in Islam, prophet or myth? Muslims revere Jesus. We believe in his miraculous birth and teachings. We see him as one of the greatest prophets, a messenger of God. The difference: we don't believe he was divine. Sharia law separating fact from fiction. Sharia is a set of ethical and moral guidelines covering everything from prayer to finance. Extreme punishments are rare and require strict evidence. Sharia is more about justice, charity, and community well-being. Islam and tolerance: can we all just get along? Islam is about religious tolerance. The Quran says there is no compulsion in religion. Historically, Muslim societies were known for their tolerance and coexistence with other faiths. Think Andalusia in Spain or the Ottoman Empire. 4 wives debunking the harem myth. Islam permits polygamy under specific circumstances, but it's not a free-for-all. Most Muslim men are in monogamous relationships. Polygamy is only allowed if the man can treat all wives equally, which is a tall order. Muslims can be loyal citizens of non-Muslim countries. Islam teaches us to be upstanding citizens, obey the law, and contribute to society. The Prophet Muhammad emphasized honoring agreements and being just to everyone. Loyalty is about the values you uphold. Islam is not a new religion. Muslims believe Islam is a continuation of the same monotheistic faiths as Judaism and Christianity. The Quran is seen as the final revelation, building upon the teachings of prophets like Abraham, Moses, and Jesus. It's about recognizing the shared heritage and values that unite us. The hijab is a personal choice for many Muslim women, a symbol of modesty and faith. Yes, there are places where it's enforced, but that's a cultural issue, not an Islamic one. The Quran emphasizes modesty for both men and women. It's about respecting boundaries and focusing on inner beauty. We've tackled some of the biggest misconceptions about Islam. The world is complicated and it's easy to fall into stereotypes. By addressing these misconceptions, we can build bridges of understanding and respect. It's about having honest conversations and challenging our own biases.